Now, Trump has also pulled the United States from global bodies such as the World Health Organization and the COP Paris Agreement. To speak to us on the implications of these actions, we're joined by Institute of Risk Management South Africa CEO Yvonne Mothibi. Very good evening to you. Thank you so much for your time. Just listening to some of the moves that have been made since Donald Trump, very welcome, came into office. A lot has changed. It's not the first time that Donald Trump has withdrawn the US from the Paris deal. He did it in 2017 when he was in office at the time. What is your reaction to the implications of some of these moves?
So Trump's withdrawal, you're quite right to say this is not the first time that he does it. In his first term of office, he did exactly the same thing. And you remember how difficult it has been for the president who just vacated office, Biden, to reverse the effects of Trump having withdrawn from these collaborations with, the WHO as well as the Paris Agreement. So the implications is dire. I mean, to this day, if you look at how far Biden has come in terms of trying to reverse the effect, we still found wanting, just looking into America alone, let alone other countries, and most so the hardest hit would be the poorest countries, the vulnerable societies, which the focal point would be Africa.
With that in mind, I mean, we heard President Cyril Ramaphosa speaking quite a great deal in Switzerland at the WEF about that climate change and South Africa's presidency of the G20 and how they are looking to get some sort of intervention around climate change. And we know if we look at the Paris deal, the move has been seen as a huge blow to the efforts to global climate change. What, in essence, does this mean for South Africa with this ripple effect as we look at the decisions made by President Donald Trump?
So you know that climate change has been one of the high risks that have occupied our radar across the world. When you look at its impact on the economy, some of the supply chain, global supply chain territories. And generally just the well-being of the agricultural farming society, insofar as them being able to pull through some of the challenges that they face as a result of extreme temperatures. So them pulling out as the USA, let's first just underscore that they've been one of the biggest contributors to the climate change financial support to the developing countries. So them pulling out certainly will bring in a lot of dire consequences. One of them would be that access by the developing countries into the financing of climate change, to drive adaptive strategies that would avert greenhouse gas emissions, that access is going to deteriorate, if not, collapse altogether, which will have a dire impact on business capabilities to drive sustainable development strategies across the board. And I think that is just going to see a crisis emanating out of a much severe increase of temperatures going up, because you'd know that what it intended to achieve was to reduce the increase of temperatures below 2 degrees Celsius to cap it at 1.5. But we've seen that not even being achieved. So this is just going to reverse the progress that all the countries and nationals that have collaborated into making progress to this day, that have been wiped away by this decision.
Very well. Thank you so much for weighing in on the discussion. We're going to have to leave it there for now as we speak there to Yvonne Mothibi, who, of course, weighs in on the implications, the ripple effect of some of President Donald Trump's decisions.